All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we got going on today is a video of Adam 22 over on the Bootleg Kev podcast, talking very, very greasy about AD, T-Rail, and Lush. But before we get into this video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, you guys already know what to do. Even I get bored of this, trust me. But somebody gave me a beautiful idea today. Even though I didn't respond because I was a little busy, I still saw it. They said, why don't you just go ahead and make one intro and insert it so that way it'll be the same intro for all your videos. And that's a dope idea. So tomorrow I will probably create a new intro, insert it. So you'll probably see me for the first 2 minutes, or I'll probably create some kind of crazy intro. So that way for the whole 2 minutes, it's just the intro and then I come on. So, for those that already know the spiel, forward it for the 2 minute mark. Those that are new, forward the 2 minutes. And a lot of people have been asking me this, and I keep saying it, bro, and I'm getting tired of saying it. People be like, why don't you get YouTube Premium? And I tell them like this. First of all, YouTube Premium takes money from content creators. So if you have YouTube Premium, you don't get to see commercials on my channel. Therefore, I don't get paid off of your view. I do, but it's very minimal. And so I don't have premium because I don't want to take from content creators' pockets, right? That's why. You're actually paying YouTube instead of paying me. You know, but it is what it is. And for those that want to hit me up on a personal level, hit me up on Instagram at TheHaterWorld. But there, the 2 minute mark has passed. Let's go ahead and watch this video of Adam 22 disrespecting, bro. Disrespecting bad AD, Lush, and T-Rail. Now, look, ever since they piped down this lady, he been on the warpath. He been out of control. He been gangster. He been the tough guy, you know. And listen, I'm always trying to give him the benefit of the doubt for the simple fact that, you know, everything they say about him is he say, she say, because there's no paperwork. Tweets don't count, you know, posts don't count, you know, at least not in my world. But at this point, it's hard to give this man the benefit of the doubt when he's out here wilding out. So with no further ado, let's get you guys a Southsider's reaction. Let's go.
I saw AD said something because you had Snoopy Badass on.
Yeah,
Who
he wants special treatment because Snoopy Badass had a video where he basically said that, like, and this is a long time ago because I did an interview.
By the way, Snoopy Badass was just exposed by Spider Loke. I don't want to take the homie shine. Go to his page. Go to Spider Loke's page, the black box, and go watch the video of him exposing the hood hopper. You know, the guy from 30 Gangs, the guy that's a blood and a Crip at the same time. The Megatron, the Transformer, Snoopy Badass. Shout out to Spider Loke for doing his homework. Let's go.
It'd be like 2 years ago, and AD wasn't there or anything, and like Snoopy had a video where it basically said that AD was blocking him from going on No Jumper, and that AD is just a hater because, you know, Snoopy's the real king of Compton or whatever the fuck he said. So when I had Snoopy on the other day, I asked him what was up with that video, you saying that you would fuck AD up or whatever. And I guess, you know, AD, like, last night did this whole song and dance, acting like the victim, acting like, oh, that's so fucked up that I would ask this dude about him.
I understand that Adam is doing his job and he's trying to bring up topics, but bro, listen, you're doing that one on purpose. It's like I fired Playboy. Who knows? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. And then I have somebody up here and I'll be like, hey, what's up? We got beef with Playboy or what? And then I just get the disrespecting. You know, come on, bro. AD was once your homeboy, your road dog, your partner, your right-hand man, your wing man. You know, whatever you want to call him, right? He got to have a little bit of respect. You got to have a little bit of respect left for this man, bro. Like, of course, you're a grown-ass man. You can do what the fuck you like at any given time. Ain't nobody telling you what to do. But this man worked side by side with you for many years, bro. You'd think you'd give him some kind of respect on your platform. Let's go.
Just for the record, I am one of the greatest hip hop podcasters to ever live. And if you think that I'm going to have a motherfucker on the show and not ask him about the beef that he previously had with someone who was a host on the channel, A, you're not paying attention to what I've been doing for all these years, because that is 100% what I do.
Did he just goat himself? Come on, dog. You can't do that. People gotta goat you. You can't just call yourself the voice like a lot of these other podcasts that claim to be the voice, but can't be consistent or get on my level when it comes to dropping 4 or 5 times a day now. You know, but you can't call yourself the GOAT.
I have an interview with a rapper that hates Bootleg Kev tomorrow. I'm going to probably make it clear in the course of the interview, like, I fuck with Bootleg Kev, but I'm going to say, so why you hate Bootleg Kev?
Yeah.
That's normal. That's what everybody does. AD, like, I don't know why he, like, thinks he needs, like, special treatment, but I think the reality is that he probably isn't even actually bothered by what I said in the interview with Snoopy Badass. He just does, like, 4 streams a week, and he needs topics, and he needs stuff to talk about, and so that probably seemed like something that would be good clickbait.
Right.
Bro, listen. It's not that that somebody is telling you, like, don't do a podcast with this guy or don't talk about me. No, bro. Listen, I tell artists all the time, look, when you're up here and you're on my platform, you can say whatever you want to whoever you want. The floor is open for you to run your mouth and diss anyone. I don't care. You know, but if I have someone else up here that don't like you and they diss you, don't cry. Don't be a weenie and don't take it out on the camera guy, right? All right, I understand, Adam, but it's not like AD was just some random guy, bro. That guy was, like I said, your partner, a guy that was willing to die for you. I don't know why, but he was willing to take a bullet for you like you was the president. You'd think you'd have a little bit more respect when speaking on them. Like, hey, look, AD was here. He was a former employee, you know, still my homie, but why you don't get along with him? Instead of being like, hey, tell me why you don't get along with this fool that I fired. Like, come on, dog. There's a certain way to go about things. Let's go.
That's not, like, people just, you see people become this weird version of themselves, and they start faking fights, and they start faking beefs, and they start, you know, creating beefs out of nothing or whatever.
No
and it's
jumper.
Like, I don't know. Like, I saw like a 2-minute clip of his stream in the Reddit, and I just didn't even think about responding. It just seems so
I was going to say,
stupid.
I think he said that you guys were like cordial.
We've had some text conversations since then and everything. But, like, okay, why do we have a text conversation when I was in Florence about to get married? Is because his cousin came on one of the No Jumper panels, and then AD did a whole stream talking about, you know, if I'm not fucking with Adam, then you, or if you're my cousin, you shouldn't go on No Jumper or whatever.
Facts.
And I hit him up. I sent him, like, you know, a couple of texts just being like, bro, I didn't know you had a problem with this fucking guy. Like,
Yeah,
like,
you did.
What do you, like, but again, it's like, he needed some clickbait. He needed.
Bro, Adam knows, bro. Why the fuck would you have AD's cousin up there? Who the fuck is he? Somebody let me know what he does. Let me know. I'll wait. Is it the guy that got fired by AD? Of course. Have him up here. Let's talk about the guy that I don't like. Let me use my platform, No Jumper, with millions of views to disrespect an ex-employee that I don't fuck with. Come on, dog. Everything you do is calculated. Everything you... Oh, I didn't know you had problems with your cousin. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, listen. Calculated. He said also, you know, that AD is faking fights, doing this. Where do you think he get it from, bro? Where do you think he learned that routine from? Where do you think he learned that blueprint from? He learned it from No Jumper. Come on, homie. Let's go.
Something to talk about that week. So you see how AD, even being who he is, he just is, I don't know, it's like weird. Like, oh, you could have just texted me and said, like, why'd you interview my cousin? Instead, you do a 3-hour live stream about it. And, you know, but that's why I kind of feel bad for these guys, because it's like they feel like they have to talk about me to get views and to get people to pay attention, because that's all of their most viral content has just been talking
Well,
about
I think
me.
Lush said,
Are you fucking retarded, stupid, or slow? Don't you do it every day when you talk about other artists? Don't you need other artists in order for you to get views? I need artists to get views. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like every time I see No Jumper news, they're talking about somebody. Today they're talking about Cardi B. They threw a microphone at somebody in the stands, right? Obviously, you need Cardi B to get views. Are you fucking slow? Then I saw another thing of Whack 100 paying Troy Ave for a record. I saw it on No Jumper. Well, you need Whack 100 for views. Come on, bro. Of course, everybody uses everyone. I use No Jumper content, and then people use my content, bro. The content I was creating when I was having my podcast, Spider Loke, Bozo, all these dudes that I had up here, people grabbed them, clipped them, and used them. That's the way the game goes. The fuck is you complaining because now it's about you? Bro, when people clip me up all the time, I don't give a fuck. I know how it goes. Fuck, I'm gonna be here sitting crying like this. The Mugroso made videos about me and then he was all happy that he made a bag. Finally, he said, I made $126. I made a bag. Yeah, because of me. But I'm not sitting up here saying like, oh, you're only getting views because of me. Nah, because I know that's how it is. You feel what I'm saying? So this fool needs to fucking get off this shit that, oh, can't nobody get views unless it's my name in it. Come on, dog. Come on.
I think Lush is like, this is what y'all want, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
Lush did a whole video swearing that he wasn't going to talk about me anymore and thanking me for the positive impact out on his career and everything. And then he interviews somebody else that I don't fuck with, and he said like, hey, I really tried to stop talking about No Jumper.
But this is what y'all want.
But you guys don't watch my shit unless I talk about No Jumper, so I'm talking about No Jumper. Now, the difference between Lush talking about No Jumper and not talking about No Jumper is he'll get like 1,000 views on an average stream, and then he'll talk about No Jumper and he'll get like 10,000. Okay, so yes, that is a 10x multiplier, but still, you're a grown-ass man getting 10,000 views on your live stream.
Have you guys chatted at
He's laughing because Lush is only getting 10,000 views on his live stream. Like, this cocksucker ain't never started at the bottom. See, that's what's funny, bro. You at the top right now, so you think it's funny that everybody at the bottom is got low numbers. Like, you ain't never been there. You know what's going to be funny? When all these motherfuckers are past your ass, bro, and then you ain't going to have nothing to say. You know what's going to happen is he's going to leave the podcast game and go into the porn game. That's his backup plan, bro. Believe me, when AD, the community, and everyone else, Fig Munity and Trail, when they surpass this guy, when they surpass him, bro, he gonna feel stupid. He gonna feel stupid and have no choice but to say, I'm not podcasting, now I'm moving into the adult industry. And so that way he don't have to give a whole lecture on why they surpassed him. Come on, bro. Listen, this fool's he got a game plan. He's a white guy. He got a game plan. He's already thinking of the future. But to be laughing at Lush because he only get a little bit of views, everybody's in the building stage right now, including myself. You've already been on the map for the last 10 years. Give everybody 10 years too. Let's go.
all?
I mean, he tries to hit me up and stuff, and it's like, bro, I just don't fuck with you.
Because I had him on, and he went off on me on some fucking podcast, and then I ended up bringing him on, and we're cool because I think I called him some shit when you and I did, because I never was like a fan of him on the channel, but when I met him, I was like, oh, he seems like a really genuinely like nice dude.
And with him, it's like, it just reminds me, like, do not operate your business like a fucking charity project, because he was somebody that was just so obviously fucked, and like, wow. I put him on the channel because it was like, I thought that was kind of like an interesting narrative. Like, look at this guy. He's an ex-junkie. Wow. He's fucking addicted to banging prostitutes on Fig. He's just got clearly got a few screws loose. Wow. He's chasing this battle rap dream. But then, we brought him on the channel, and it's just like everybody on the channel was just viciously clowning him all the time. And I was the one telling people, I was the one sitting down with Almighty Suspect and saying, like, Suspect, you got to go easy on Lush. You can't just be this mean to him. Because I remember there was a freestyle thing where Lush rapped, and Suspect was laughing so hard.
Adam is trying so hard to look cool right now. I can tell, the small little laughs, the storytelling, the trying to put everyone else down. He's trying so hard to be a tough guy, bro. Saying, I'm not going to run my business like a charity case. I gave this junkie a job. Listen, I tell everybody all the time, look, I used to have a partner. I'll be like, hey, fool, you want this job? Pays $300. You want it? take it. Yeah, I'll take it. And then when they actually looked at the job, oh, fool, this is too hard. I don't want to do it. Nope, you already took it. Shut the fuck up and either do the job, or figure it out, right? This cocksucker gave someone a job, ex-junkie. He knew he was a junkie. He knew he liked prostitutes, gave him a job, and then down the road said, never mind. Dog, you knew the fucking kitchen was hot. Now you want to get out the fucking kitchen. Nah, homie, nah. Like, listen, you can't sit here and talk about motherfuckers because if it would have worked out, oh, that's my homie. Blah, 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 blah. You're a two-face. You're a two-face. Listen, I'm only calling it like I see it. That's a two-face, bro. There's no other way to call it. That's a two-face.
Falling out of his chair, and it was so funny. And I'm over here, I'm the one looking out for Lush, saying, suspect, you can't treat him like that. Like, suspect, you got to be nicer to him, whatever. T-Rail was fucking shitting on him left and right. He fucking hated him, and I'm kind of trying to, like, navigate that. And like, why was I going out of my way to help this guy? I never did one bad thing to this guy. And then, of course, all of his streams are about me because I'm the only successful person that he's ever been around in his entire life. I'm the only famous person that he's ever been associated with. So he has to talk about me or else nothing's ever going to move. My challenge to all of those guys, and I've said this before.
He's the only famous person that Lush knows. Damn, I'm going to just leave it right there, bro.
Is get 1 million views. Have an opinion, have a thought.
Are you talking about on a specific video?
Make a video that gets 1 million views. Have a thought, have an opinion, do something. The stipulations are, you can't get 1 million views talking about me. That's not going to do it. There's not 1 million people who care that much about any of these ex-hosts talking about me. Or, get an interview. Talk to somebody who's like really interesting and get 1 million views. That's my challenge to every single one of them.
Well, I think
why don't you take your own advice and do the same? Give us content where you're not talking about someone, where you're not disrespecting someone, where you're not renting out your wife, where you're not, creating false beefs, fake narratives. Give us some content where it's Adam22 sitting in a chair, just talking. Give us 1 million views, bro. Let's see how many people are interested in just watching you talk. Like, come on, bro. Why is this guy so slow? You're in the hip-hop industry, bro. You talk about other hip-hop guys, right? Community is in the hip-hop industry, right? They talk about other hip-hop guys. You're one of them. Shut the fuck up.
Have proven to me that you successfully left the nest when you get 1 million views. Because I could tell you that last month, I got 50 million views on my YouTube channel. And this is like, people talk about a sinking ship. All of these channels combined are maybe 10% of the views that I get in a month. And I'm a sinking ship. This is what.
Yeah, but you're talking about previous catalog, bro. Like, this fool probably gets 50 million views off previous catalog. Like, all the old shit and the new shit. I get close to 1 million views a month. I think a little bit right under, like 900 and some thousand. And I'm nowhere near these guys' level, So obviously his back catalog works. We need to start counting it from the minute that everybody left. Let's go.
People actually want you to believe. It's a bullshit narrative. They were never mistreated while they were on the channel. I was always transparent about pay. I was always like very, open to having discussions about what the future of the channel was going to be. So that is the one thing that really bothers me is just this bullshit victim narrative that was painted on the way out. But I don't think that people are falling for it anymore. The channel's doing way, way better. We're crushing it right now. And I have tons more great ideas. And at the end of the day, you need money to go to war. And I got a lot of it.
What the fuck?
And I can't speak.
I mean,
for
I don't
anyone
think
he got money to go to war. Sit your ass down, bro. Please don't let Brick Baby fill your head up. Who else is up there? Who else? Swifty Blue? Come on, bro.
I would hate to see like a war. I mean, obviously,
But not war. To me, it's like there's a scoreboard
Right.
And I'm way up, even though people tried to paint me as if I was way down.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
look,
way up.
but I do think it's important to acknowledge like community and Back on Fig are successful. They're not.
Listen, Bootleg Kev is interjecting the truth. Adam is trying to paint this narrative that he's the GOAT and nobody's near him. Everybody else is in the building stage, bro. Community, Back on Fig, Lush, they're all in the building stage. Plus, something that people need to know is that those people, those podcasts, helped Adam get to where he was at. Without them, Adam probably wouldn't be where he's at right now, right? Of course, it's a team job for everyone to pitch in to make the podcast work. So Adam's got to take into account that everyone's hard work helped him get where he was at. It seems like he told everybody, get on the boat. Come on, let's go across the sea, right? And halfway there, when he knew he was about to make it, he kicked everybody off and he made it. But it's like, bro, everybody helped you get there. Like, come on, quit the bullshit.
Maybe
They're
no
existing.
jumper successful, but
Thank you.
I think you have a head start.
Facts.
Sure.
You've been.
And I'm a GOAT.
I mean, look. Of course, you have some of the
I've
most
proven
iconic
myself.
interviews of all time.
Listen.
I think you got to look at it as like through the scope of like these guys just started these channels, so it's like
Facts.
But they need to get 1 million views.
Have you watched Fig Community World?
No.
Yes, he
No,
has.
never.
Well, I've seen some clips here
Yeah.
and there,
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I just think that like they're building something that they're, and I just wish that there was less like I didn't like the way the whole split happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was bullshit.
But I think that both things can be true. They're successful, maybe not as successful as you.
They're on their
but
way up.
Again, you have a head start, but they're doing. I mean, I'm sure they're making much more money for their
Facts.
families, for themselves. Then would you acknowledge that? That they're probably making more money now than they were making with no jumper?
Hell no.
You don't think so?
Yes, they are.
No.
Okay, so I'm not in the business. So I just know that.
The only difference is this. When they were working with Adam, they got a secure check, bro. Like, the check was there regardless. The check was there. Just show up, look like you're doing your job, drink a fucking coffee, run your mouth, and you're getting paid. Now, at their own podcast, they got to make sure that they work, they get things done, they got to find the sponsors, they got to do this, they got to do... Now they're in charge, bro. And I think they're making way more money, right? And if they're not, they're about to make more money. I literally see one of those podcasts getting picked up by some kind of like, cable TV broadcast or whatever the fuck you call it, Spotify or something like that. And that's when the money comes. And I really feel they'll get picked up because they're urban, bro. As much as No Jumper is also an urban podcast, it's a fucking white guy that owns it. And over there at Community and Back on Fig, they're brothers, bro. Believe me, the bag is coming.
Sponsors, they got their own sponsor money coming in. Like, I don't know. I just feel like they're probably, and they might be okay even if they're making 75% of what they were making with you.
Oh, hell no.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, listen, a lot of people talk to me. A lot of people tell me things. I basically know like almost exactly how much money they make.
And he's not invested.
And I feel bad that they had bad management that led them in the direction of walking away from, money that was very, very meaningful for an opportunity that realistically has not panned out yet. And
do you?
He's never watched an episode on Back on Fig, but he knows exactly how much money they make. The crock of bullshit.
Think there would ever be an opportunity for you guys to do a reunion show?
Nope.
Or go on each other's platforms in the future? Is that out of the realm of possibility?
for me, I'm looking towards the future.
Fuck them. That's what he's saying.
So is it possible? I guess anything is possible, but
Listen, he's simply saying, fuck them. I don't give a fuck about them. They the ops. I moved on. Now I'm renting out my wife for $19.99. That's all I really care about. Listen, like I said before, I fuck with Adam, but come on, this one right here made him look real bad. It made him look like he was still angry, like he's still bitter. You know, it made him look like the bitter baby mama. Like, who cares, bro? Listen, if you are the GOAT wouldn't respond to sheeps. Let them be. Who gives a fuck if they make less money? Like, you're out here trying to like rub it in their face, like, woo, 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 I make more money. And listen, that's how a lot of people stop fucking with you. A lot of people see this and they'll be like, man, I ain't fucking with this guy. I'm gonna go fuck with the underdog. I learned that the hard way. I learned that beefing really fucks up a lot of things, bro, because it forces people to choose sides. It forces people to be like, man, I like this guy, but this guy's the underdog. And I want to see the poor broke boy win. So, it's best just to and work. Fucking work. So a piece of advice to everybody out there: fuck the beef, fuck the drama. The beef and the drama can stay on the streets. If it's real, eventually you'll face it. If it's not real, it'll stay on the internet. And if it's on the internet, it's better not to say anything, bro. Trust me. Check this out. Shout out to No Jumper. Shout out to Community, Back on Fig, and Lush World. They all doing their thing. Everybody's in the building stage. Everybody's getting the bag. Everybody's trying to get there. It is what it is. Only time will tell. Now, when the Community and Back on Fig get to the years that No Jumper has been on, I don't know how long he's been on, 10 years. Now, when they get to 10 years, that's when you can decide who actually put in more work, right? But check this out. I'm going to kill this video. We're laying, call it a day. There's really nothing much more to say. Adam needs to stop taking them pills and come back down to earth, right? But other than that, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a Hater World production, and we out.